Yo, what is good with y'all boys? It's your man Leandre in the cut, and today we have another video. Today's video is going to be on best way to level up, in my opinion, on this game that just released called Dragon Ball Final Hope. The thing about it though is that inside of this game, it's not really hard to level up, but it depends on where you're going and what you're doing. Me, when I started off, I was pretty confused, and these are my stats as it's saying right now. They're not really as good. For Earth, it's actually pretty easy to level up inside of here, but I'm going to show you guys like right where to start and probably where to go. So let's get right into the video.
I would never change on my gang, no I won't. And I just left the white cell, start by the Saint Laurent. Bill with the niggas who be whipping up them parts. Lil Wayne with his glizzy, we gon' make the block.
So first things first, inside of this game, when you start out, you're gonna be by Chi-Chi's house, where you'll be finding a bunch of grass monsters and everything. And when you level up from there, but for me, I actually caught on really quickly on the leveling system and everything. The thing about inside this game is that you will be seeing NPCs like these with a green question mark over their head. These type of NPCs will only give you a quest once, like right when you play the game and you complete the quest, you would not be able to do it again. Just like if you were to do Chi-Chi's right here, you're not allowed to do the quest again. So right here is where you'll obviously be starting, and you do this right now. What I did was, once I complete this grass monster, I high-key just kept on beating them until I got at least a good level, like level 7 or level 8. But after I did this right here, I went all the way over here where there are actually bears and gorillas. These actually give a lot of XP. Once you guys actually get a decent enough level of actually just doing like off-grind and farming, you guys will start seeing these green particles and red things popping up, which are quests. The green ones you can only do once, just like I said earlier, and then I think the blue ones are more of a little daily quest giver, because there are daily quest givers inside of this game. And then the orange ones are bosses, and then the red ones are random quest givers. So moving on, I mostly did a lot of quests over here, but the thing about it though inside this game is that it's actually not that hard to defeat bosses inside this game. If you actually go up here to this person right here, it's called a boss NPC 3. Now here's how the number works for each NPC. The lower the number is on the NPC, the easier the quest is. What I recommend you guys hikey doing is that once you complete the grass monster and the gorilla quest, and then you do the NPC for the boss one, I recommend you guys just going straight to the city instead. From what I've realized while playing inside this game is that there are a bunch of quests that are actually not that hard, to be honest. There's a bunch of quests that gives like level 30s, level 40s, level 20s. So either way, almost a lot of quests will actually be given a lot of XP either way. So if we were to go right here over to our M and we were to press shop, you guys can see this thing called 2 times EXP, which you can buy for 150 Robux, which is like an hour. But if you guys were to buy this, I recommend you guys setting up a plan first to actually see how you're going to get that XP, because whenever you get quests inside of this game, you have to sometimes travel like the whole entire map in order for you to actually like go to the other NPCs and beat them. You guys can go over here to the city, and then you guys can actually do a few quests here which matches your level. Now there are a bunch of quests inside of the city which like doesn't give that much XP. There's quests that are like level 11 or level 12, and there's quests over there inside the desert that you can do with like the red army soldiers. So what I recommend you guys doing is that I recommend you guys actually going all the way across the map to where there are actually a bunch of green quests you guys can actually see right there. I recommend you guys not using the scouter. You can actually see this anyways, but I recommend you guys going all the way over there and doing a bunch of quests over there, since they're all really close to each other. And then we have quests over here that you can actually do. So now that we actually got done with the little leveling guide, that is basically how I would level up inside this game. It's not really that hard to level up inside this game, but your skill set does play a huge part inside of this game. If you guys would like to, you guys can actually take my skill set if you want. I have 1 for Gallic gun, but look at my stats. My melee damage is high-key high because I'm mostly a melee attack person, as it's saying. But here's how I defeat NPCs pretty easily. Doesn't matter what level NPCs are, as long as you're smart and you know how to attack, that's basically all that matters. We got crit chunks right here, level 121. I'm level 59. I'll show you guys how I beat it. I do a rush at first, then I back up, and then I block 2 of his attacks, then I do launcher. Sometimes since it's more of like a boss NPC or whatever, you know, you will have a lot of trouble, but there we go. Dodge that. Do a little rush, then aerial breaker. Oh. Hold up. Laser beam. There we go. Oh, shoot. Yes, sir. Aerial breaker does a lot of damage. Oh, let's go. And he's already done just like that. When you guys get to a high enough level, just go to shop and then go to melee and then buy aerial breaker. Aerial breaker does a lot of damage just for an easy and simple combo. That Kid Trunks level 121, if you actually go over here to one of these NPCs, you can actually get a quest for him and you can easily level up. So now we got done with actually the leveling guide for this game. That is basically how I would level up. It's basically like the lower the NPC number is, you know, the easier the quest is. So I recommend you guys looking around for like the highest quest numbers. I recommend you guys actually doing it with friends. Actually, it will make it a lot more better and a lot more easier. When you go to your character, you obviously have these type of clothing and your accessories, your weapon, and then your vehicle. Then you have your stats. Your stats is, you know, they're pretty important, but there's actually a lot to focus on. Me being the lazy person I am, I kind of mostly focus on the key, health, melee damage, and a little bit of speed, because speed is high key important, especially if you want to travel across the whole world. But I actually plan on buying a game pass soon anyway. So we have dodge, stamina, then luck. Luck is just pretty much, I think, how much money you get. Increase your rewards when killing NPCs and increases your chance of getting drops when defeating bosses. That's actually pretty good if you were to get a high enough level though. Then we have dodge, and then that's about it. We got the shop over here where you got all your melees and stuff. You got your level requirement and how much money you need. It's pretty damn easy to get money inside this game, so I don't really see this much as a problem. Then you have your evasives. Next we have the skills, which I have my own skills at. I regret buying super volley and energy wave. Well, energy wave comes naturally, but super volley is actually pretty garbage. Then we got your tutorial, we got collectibles. Now for these are actually pretty weird. I think most of the stuff in this game is actually pretty bugged right now. Not most of the stuff, but the forms and everything. So if you press G, I have false super saiyan, but I don't know how to personally equip it. And then if I press K, I have my Kaioken levels. If I press B right here, that is basically my Kaioken. Obviously it upgrades damage and stuff. I don't know if it upgrades my speed. And then for me, I recommend you guys, like, if you guys were to get like skills inside this game, I recommend you guys high key, like making it auto fire and try to get at least 3 or 4 M1s in. So we got an NPC 27 quests. They look easy. Can you take them down? Now let's see how far they are. Oh, they're not that far actually. So one thing I do dislike about this game is that, of course, it's Final Stand, so it reminds me much of it, but it's the fact that whenever you always get a quest, you have to travel across the whole entire planet. So you need to make sure you have at least a lot of good ki or a lot of speed. But regardless, every stat is pretty much important, but I don't know which one I'm really gonna focus on, since leveling in this game is slow, but at the same time it's fast. Because once you complete every single quest, you have to go to the daily quest givers, and once you complete those, you basically have no more quests to do. So it's either you just farming NPCs or you're doing random quest givers. But random quest givers are actually kind of weird, so here's the reason why I tell you guys to actually go and get your friends for it. If you actually farm the random quest givers, you guys will actually end up getting a lot of XP and money, making your grind faster. So that's basically how I would actually level up a lot more easier inside of this game. The thing about it though with NPCs inside this game is that on Earth it's actually pretty easy. I heard you can do like infinite M1 combos if you actually get an NPC inside of the corner because of like how dumb they are. But me, I like doing teleportation melee skills, because if you upgrade your melee damage to do a bunch of melee skills, they will be doing so much damage. Like aerial breaker right here on my auto fire T key, it actually does a lot of damage. It actually one shots a lot of like level 80 NPCs. It does like 50 to 60% damage. Level 50. Okay, these are not that bad. I'm probably gonna go Kaioken so I can make this a lot more easier. There we go. Alright, let's defeat these NPCs. Alright, wait for him to come over here. Then there we go. And aerial breaker. There we go. That easy damage. Aerial breaker. There we go. Alright, do this. There we go. There we go. There we go. You guys upgrading your melee attack a lot, because melee attacks are going to be very important, PvP wise and freaking key wise. If you were to go inside of a PvP and get someone in a combo, you'll mostly do all of their health. See. Alright, so once I complete this, I should be done with the quests, and I should level up. Oh, that didn't one shot. Oh. Let me do final blow. There we go. Little guard breaker. And there we go, we have leveled up. So leveling up in this game is actually pretty simple. It just matters on what type of quest you can actually get and how much XP you actually get from it. I think I'm gonna upgrade it into speed. Speed for me is pretty important. I think if you get level 200, I think you can actually go to space or whatever, but I don't know if space is available inside this game. I haven't really checked the Discord a lot lately. Alright guys, so that's basically how I will level up inside this game. Just a little beginner's guide of it and everything. I'll be make sure to make more videos on this game later, as I will be going on vacation a few days or so. So I'll be seeing you guys soon. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. See you guys in the next video.